Youngstown on a great November day. Smokestacks standing empty where the steel used to stay. Diner on the corner, same one for 40 years. Old man nursing coffee, nobody drying tears. Just people showing up the way they always do when the industry leaves, but the people push through. Waitress named Diane had worked there since '83. Said, "Hum, what brings you through here?" I said, "Honestly, just driving, just looking, just trying to understand how people keep the dignity when everything gets canned." She laughed and said, "Boy, that's not a mystery at all. You show up every morning, that's the only protocol. You work what's left, your love was close, you don't ask why. That's not giving up, that's just how decent people get by." Rust Belt religion, work is the prayer. Clock in every morning like somebody cares. No congregation, no collection plate passed round. Just calloused hands and quiet pride in a shuttered town. Rust Belt religion, show up and endure, not because it's glorious, but because it's pure. The most faithful people that I've ever known never talked about their faith, they just showed it in the bone. Met a man named Gerald outside the hardware store. Said he'd been laid off in '94. Went back to school at 44. Retrained twice, buried a son, raised 3 daughters. Right, said, "I don't think about the big picture, just tonight. Just making sure tomorrow has a foundation, just making sure my people have something to stand on." I shook his hand and felt the history in it. Every decade of survival concentrated in it. The handshake of a man who never had the luxury of wondering where the life had meaning. He just lived it free. Laughed and said, "Boy, that's not a mystery at all. You show up every morning, that's the only protocol. You work what's left, you love what's close, you don't ask why. That's not giving up, that's just how decent people get by." Rust Belt religion, work is the prayer. Clock in every morning like somebody cares. No congregation, no collection plate passed around. Just calloused hands and quiet pride in a shuttered town. Rust Belt religion, show up and endure, not because it's glorious, but because it's pure. The most faithful people that I've ever known never talked about the faith, they just showed it in the bone. I come from a coast where the living comes easier, where the sun convinces you the world is a lot cheerier, where struggle gets aestheticized and packaged for consumption, where survival gets romanticized without the real assumption of what it actually costs to keep getting up when the system that you built your life around gives up. These people didn't romanticize a single day, they just did the thing and didn't need an audience to say that what they did was know that what they built had worth. The Rust Belt taught me more about faith than any church. Rust Belt religion, work is the prayer. I carry Youngstown with me everywhere. No congregation needed, no approval to be sought, just the daily act of building with whatever life has brought. Rust Belt religion, Gerald and Diane, the most faithful congregation in this broken promised land. The most faithful people that I've ever known show me how to build a life from nothing but your own. Clocking, show up, keep going.